this crown. To wield so much power.
That power will be your prison.
This world is a prison. Set us all free.
Seize this power for herself. Instead, she has done the unthinkable. Now, she will come for them all. To finish what she started. And break all who opposed her. Azeroth together will be in her sights.
Lordaeron is ours. It's over.
Your father would be so proud. Is that his? You've gotten it all bloody.
Only one of us wanted this war.
You call for peace when it suits you, little lion. But you're quick enough to kill.
I should have killed you when last we met.
How rude, sister. You're a guest in my home.
Your home? You desecrate that throne with your filth!
Enough! You put the torch to Teldrassil.
Burn it! This was their home. And you slaughtered all of them! How could you take all those innocent lives? This was beyond life and death. There was no other path to true freedom. How can you not see that? I see what you are. Murderer! Monster! Butcher!
But I failed those who burned. I will not make that mistake again. Surrender. Or die.
You've won nothing.
And when she comes, our end begins.
Come on! Is this the best you can do?
Now it's getting interesting. Your power has grown.
Where is she?
With him, of course. In the darkest place. Along with every soul burned to ash in your precious tree.
Where is she?
Go on. Kill me. You'll send me right to my lady. Beyond the veil, she shattered. Oh, Tyrande. High priestess, night warrior. Completely powerless to stop the count.
Beyond the veil lies the Shadowlands, where every soul has its place.
Beyond the veil lies darkness, where every soul has its place. have you done, mortal?
The peace remains tenuous. These are troubled times. Our people need stability, alliance and horde alike. We cannot risk sending Azeroth's leaders on what might well be a suicide mission. Our friends who were abducted would offer the same counsel.
Coward! I would pay any price to see the Banshee impaled upon my glaive.
I too want Sylvanas to answer for her crimes. But Lorthamar is right. Anduin wouldn't want us to risk the well-being of the Alliance for his sake.
The Kaldori need you if they are to have any hope of finding peace, High Priestess.
You dare speak to me of peace? After the atrocities your kind inflicted?
Enough! The war is over! We can ill afford to start another! A far more pressing threat is at hand, and we must prepare to face it. The path opens.
Your courage will be remembered, champion. Aldiel Shalar.
Find those who were taken, and bring them home.
Rescue the others. The Banshee is mine to kill.
Tyrande! Don't do this!
Tor Ilisar Feranol!
We cannot lose you to the darkness. You won't succeed.
Such a narrow vision. You disappoint me. No matter. We will find what we seek. In another.
Anduin! How badly are you hurt?
I will live. I'm relieved you're all safe.
These bonds are too strong to break by force. We must find a way to free him. Pitiful mortal. I find your spirit unworthy. Bane! No! Nothing escapes the law. Yield to the inevitable.
They've stopped their advance. The light is with me, even here. Go, champion! Go!
Interesting.
You have failed.
No. I have precisely what I need. Every attendant in Oribos is taught that the Maw is unbreachable. That the malevolent souls within were sealed away for all eternity.
This mortal's escape might mean the prison is weakening. If true, the Banished One could...
Cardelen, Karcher, purpose be praised. At long last, the Arbiter has stirred. enchanted eons, the Shadowlands was in perfect order. Infinite afterlives, with Oribos, the eternal city, as the shining heart. Every mortal soul came before the Arbiter, and she, ever wise, experienced all that had shaped a soul in life. With this knowledge, she consigned every soul to the afterlife it justly deserved. Until... in that dread moment, our perfect order was shattered. And so it is that every soul, kind and cruel alike, is denied its rightful afterlife, and instead is damned to the inescapable torment of the Maw.
More outsiders. What have you done, mortal?
Be at ease. I am Bolvar Fordragon. These knights and I are here to help.
The touch of the Maw is upon their souls as well. But if they found a way to break free of its influence, perhaps they can aid us.
Light, save my soul.
Uther.
Where am I?
Welcome to Bastion. You led a truly selfless life, and for that, you have been chosen.
Chosen?
To shed your mortal burdens and join the ranks of the Ascended, serving to ferry the souls of the dead unto the Shadowlands.
I serve the light, and my work is not done. There is an evil that must be...
There is no evil here. The darkness was sealed within the Maw long ago.
You're wrong. He destroyed my home, murdered my people and my king. He must be punished.
You are an aspirant now. You must accept your new purpose and purge yourself of this desire for vengeance.
What I desire is justice.
Devos, why are you training this soul? It is beneath your station as a paragon.
He cannot let go. He continues to demand retribution for his death.
And this concerns you? Many souls take eons to ascend.
Yes, but this one seems broken, Thenios. Unlike any soul I have seen. I have begun to wonder whether he was deemed worthy of Bastion. By mistake.
Be careful, Devos. I would not let the Archon hear such a thought. In time, he will forget. Trust our ways. Trust the path.
How long must we train?
Until you are ready to ascend.
And what is keeping me from ascension?
Nothing but the memory of your mortal life.
How can I forget when I can still feel his blade?
Your soul is wounded? Who did this to you?
He was my student. He betrayed us all.
Show me. This is dire news for Siphonie. But the Archon has turned a deaf ear to such tidings in the past.
The circumstances have changed. Tell me of these Forsworn.
Most have merely lost faith, and may yet be redeemed. But some have fallen so far as to wield the power of the Maw itself.
It is true. This mortal has fought against Ascended who are in service of the Jailer. Lasonia is not the only one.
We do not know when or where the Forsworn will strike next, but strike they will.
What you speak of is unthinkable, but we must remain vigilant nonetheless. Paragons, return to your temples. Adrestes, monitor the wards. It appears you have a part to play in all of this, mortal. Let us see what comes of it. Go in service.
The ward has been sabotaged, as we agreed.
Good. Our allies are eager to strike.
The Kyrian temples will fall, and the Archon's reign shall be ended.
You cannot win this battle, Necromancer! Our courage never falters!
It will take more than courage to save you now.
My Paragon! You do not stand alone!
Ah, just the vessel I require.
The Archon! For Bastion! What are you doing to me? No! No! No!
Thanatos!
I have perfected you! Now serve me by destroying our enemies. Yes, Master.
Maldraxxus, where the armies of the Five Houses once stood side by side to protect the realm of death.
A victor emerges! But where are their banners? Which house do they fight for?
Look closer, Garl. We have a living mortal in our midst. Intriguing.
Cinder, is this the meddler who thwarted our attack?
The very one.
So, this mortal witnessed your treachery. Your house is invaded bastion, an act that betrays everything the Primus stood for. The Primus is long gone, Crixus. Where is your hunger for glory? Or has the House of the Chosen lost its appetite? We are meant to defend the Shadowlands, not conquer it. You will recall your forces, or you will answer to my blade.
I think not, Crixus. Your blade shall be broken. Slay them all!
Chosen!
The trap is set. Now we lure Morbitan to his doom.
Master, our preparations are complete. We await your arrival. Finally, the power our new Baron promised shall now... No! The ritual, it is ruined! Methodist, you incompetent fool!
It is you who are the fool, Morbitan. And your folly has brought your demise.
Wretched spy! Curse you! And your fallen house!
This must be your missing Baron.
Who is there? Must warn the Margrave.
I know that voice. Can it be? The Baron is... my father?
Darian, after all this time...
I will take us to a small alcove near the waystone that enabled your previous exodus.
Son.
Save your strength, Father. We'll have time to speak later.
Wait. My sword. Fatebringer. I will have need of it soon.
Slay the mortal! Bring me that rune blade!
Raise your sword, champion! For Malthraxus!
The foes of the worthy shall be vanquished.
Hold back!
The seat of the Primus is ours!
My own! Do you hear me?
Whoever you are, whatever you want, I will fight you. You will not break me.
They have reached the seat of the Primus and discovered his warning.
Unfortunate, but of little consequence. Our eyes are everywhere. This nuisance will be dealt with.
is of my sister. Why have you brought it to me?
This one is slipping away.
Our duty is grim. Many have been lost. Why would I save her pet?
Those who have dreamed by its side awaken with a joy and peace that whispers of wonder. If she dies, then all that is Emerald dies with her.
Some must be sacrificed, but some must be saved. If we forget that, all that will remain will be empty shells and sorrow.
Your path leads onward, mortal. Know that you have gained an ally in me, and in Ardenweald.
My children, I know the suffering you have endured. I fear further sacrifices must be made if Revendreth is to survive this crisis.
Begging my master's pardon, I humbly present the Maw Walker.
That's it. I'm dead.
Ah, the mortal who escaped the inescapable prison. A living soul restoring hope to the realms eternal. Maw Walker, I am aware of your urgent request for anima. Under normal circumstances, I would of course oblige. Sadly, you arrive in the midst of a violent rebellion. Our resources are stretched perilously thin. This drought has left my people desperate, starving, and some even defiant. But if you were to aid our cause, then I could gratefully provide the aid you seek.
As I explained before, sire, we cannot rush such a delicate process. Anima harvesting demands finesse.
Our friend grows impatient. Recent events require us to expedite our efforts. See it done, Inerva.
But master,
Well, what have we here? You really must be more vigilant about uninvited guests, my lady.
Sire?
My defiant accuser and her hapless mortal pawn. It is impressive that you discovered our little secret, if a tad inconvenient.
You deprive your own people of anima and inflict a drought upon all of the Shadowlands. Why?
The other realms would squander our most precious resource. That won't do. Rest assured, this anima will serve a higher purpose. But I fear you will not survive to witness the glory to come.
I will deal with them, sire. Harshly.
Of course you will. This was your valiant last stand. For so very long, you've punished arrogant souls. But instead of learning from their suffering, you've become one of them. You just needed to obey. How fortunate you are to witness the splendor of what is about to unfold. Every precious drop of anima, so painstakingly wrung from the tortured souls of lesser beings, now paves the path for the banished one to reclaim what was his. And once his liberation is secured, it shall be by his will that all is washed away. The only power that will emerge from this torrent of change is death. Death and those who shaped its victory.
Someone will stop you, Denathrius. Even if I...
Do not speak. Observe. Remember this lesson.
Nothing will stop the jailer from breaking free.
Denathrius is surely gathering his forces inside Castle Nathria. Unchecked, his loyalists will soon overwhelm us.
We must rally the harvesters at Sinfall while this mortal returns to Oribos. They must be told what transpired here.
I shall escort the Mawwalker, my prince. Come, mortal.
As the Arbiter's voice, I heed the call of the Eternal Ones. How may I serve?
The Maw grows, surging with power. How did this come to pass?
The evil we believed forever bound has conspired to distract and divide us. The Primus realized the truth, but his warning came too late. I fear he paid a grave price for this knowledge.
You speak for Revendreth. Where is your sire? Where is our brother, Denathrius?
My sire has betrayed us all. The drought was his doing. He stole the very lifeblood of our realms,
starving his own people. And yours as well. When his lies were exposed, Denathrius unleashed his vast coffers of anima into the Maw to fuel the might of his true master.
Long ago, we stood as one to imprison that monster. With the Primus gone, and Denathrius a traitor, our pantheon has been broken, and doom comes for the Shadowlands.
There is yet hope. This mortal saved me from the Maw, and revealed the Sire's treachery.
They aided my forest as well. Their kind has shown great potential. If focused, it could turn the tide in our favor.
Agreed. For the good of the Shadowlands, each mortal must choose a covenant.
And when our realms have regained their strength, we will stand together against the darkness.
I will see it done, Eternal Ones. With her voice have I spoken. Come, mortal. The hour of decision is at hand.
Look at you. Pathetic. A puppet dancing on strings.
I will not break. I will not break. I will not.
Fool. Your mind is already broken. But even a broken thing can be made to serve. Countless secrets extracted. Insidious designs forged into weapons for my armies. But I require more. Your grandest design to claim a final prize. The secret that the first one sought to hide. Yes, your finest Morn blade. And a crown fit for the king of the damned. The vessels of domination.
I do hope you've settled in. The accommodations are a bit sparse, I know.
Where are the others? Are they safe?
Safe? No. I wouldn't say any of them are safe.
I am so tired of your games.
As you wish. No more secrets. No more lies. You are a weapon we will use to achieve our ends.
I will not become an instrument of death.
So you favor life? Is that it? That momentary flicker? Every cruel second spent delaying the inevitable in an endless war that you, like every Rin before you, will not survive. You know the truth. Nothing is fair. Not life, not death. So we're going to tear it all down.
And what purpose would that serve? Everyone suffers, Sylvanas. But destroying everything will not take away the pain.
Oh, you misunderstand. We're breaking a system that has always been flawed, and remaking it into one that is just.
Do you expect me to believe that all this time, you've been fighting for justice?
How can I convince you? From our first breath to our last, every decision is made for us. Then, the afterlife decides what eternity we must endure. We can't even choose who we couldn't control anything. But through the jailer, control of our fate will at last be possible.
Look around you! At what and who you've joined. What makes you believe you're not just a weapon to achieve his ends?
You have a choice to consider. Join us willingly, or be made to serve.
I thought you believed in free will, Sylvanas.
We've never had free will, little lion. But that is about to change.
A taste of freedom. A place to start.
You will never escape the law!
I was dreaming of home, only to awaken in this place of torment. Champion, I saw you escape before we were recaptured. Do you have the means to take us out of the maw?
All that matters is we now possess the necessary instrument. We must begin its preparation.
Leave him to me. You've seen what he is capable of when he believes in the cause. A measure of patience may yield superior results.
Very well. We have our weapon. Now, we shall hone it.
At last, the torment is over. I've had enough of this place. Let's go. I have seen only the darkest reaches of the Shadowlands. It is good to know there are places of hope as well. May the spirits of my ancestors be safe, in realms of comfort and peace. I am glad of your return, brother.
It is a relief to have you back, Thrall. I will send word to Abra and the Regent Lord at once.
I feared the worst. Bane and I both know the horrors that the jailer inflicted.
The things I saw in that place, the torments I endured,
Are best not relived. At least, not now. Thrall, do you know where they've taken Anduin?
my captors spoke of a valuable prisoner, held deep within the jailer's tower. It has to be Anduin. High Lord, you have peered into Torghast and guided the Maw-Walker through its torments. I beg you to look deeper, to find the king you once safeguarded as a boy.
What you ask poses a terrible risk to all of us.
Impossible! I am eternal!
This is not the end, Master! Let me preserve you! Zobel shall restore you, Master! We will have vengeance!
You were ever fond of saying that the Venthyr do not destroy. We educate. It is time you were reminded of Revendreth's noble purpose.
Shall we begin?
You cannot bind me here. I am eternal. I am your master. I am Revendreth.
Remember this lesson.
A weapon forged in the fires of Torghast. A Mournblade is born.
A Mournblade? Oh no.
Anduin's still captive there. Has something happened to him, Father?
I fear for Anduin as well. But is it safe for the High Lord to peer inside? The toll it takes on him.
There is a price to be paid for communing with that darkness again. But I must see. We all must know.
Sire Denathrius has been taken prisoner. What is our plan to recover him?
Every soul has its purpose. Denathrius has fulfilled his. We must forge our next weapon.
He's not ready.
Then a more direct approach is necessary. We have not come this far, only to falter now. You know what must be done.
There she is again. You know, these endless lectures of yours
Have failed to convince you. Regardless, the conversation is over. One way or another, we will have you. So I will offer this one last time. Join our cause, or be made to serve.
What kind of choice is that? Why even give me? It's the choice you never had. Despite all your grand designs, there's still some shred of your mortality haunting you. As if the Banshee Queen hasn't entirely eclipsed the Ranger General.
Don't.
Now I understand why you brought me here. Why you've tried so hard to persuade me. Because if you can get me to let go of hope, you finally can too.
Enough! Submit! You are only making this harder on yourself.
Not harder on me. Right now, you hold all the power. How will you use it?
I've not come this far to falter now.
Then why do you hesitate? Make your choice, Sylvanas Windrunner.
My father and I ruled the finest kingdom in all the world, until it was decimated by Arthas Menethil and the Lich Kel'Thuzad. I sought to restore the glory of my people. In hindsight, the bargains I struck may have been, regrettable.
Not only are you a mentor to those around you, but also a stalwart defender of Bastion. Now, you join the ranks of the Ascended.
No more of your rituals, Archon. No more lies. Rise, my forsworn.
Devos, you lead this rebellion?
The Archon's blind edicts place us all in peril. We will forge a new path for Bastion. The spires of Ascension will belong to the Forsworn!
Ascended, repel this assault! Paragons, with me! Devos must be stopped!
The Archon has spoken! Defend the hold!
I will honor our accord. Galmor will fall by our combined might.
We shall see soon enough.
Mograin's kin have proved worthy allies, and know our foe well. We will strike the eastern flank, and they the west. Then we shall converge on Galmor as one.
Incompetent fools! Defend your house! Defend your Margrave!
We have them! Fire!
Do not let them!
Defenders of Maldraxxus, through deceit and treachery, Kalthuzad has turned our great houses against one another. He conspires with outside forces and defies the will of the Primus. Today, he will answer for his crimes.
You are too late! The way opens! Destroy these meddlers!
That beast is incinerating our forces! We'll be overrun!
Necrolords, hold your ground! We will not fail Maldraxxus!
Hail, Baroness! Revendreth stands with you! What an impressive gathering! So many courageous champions! I am truly honored. Why, Prince Kael'thas, is that you? I never did properly thank you for the use of your Sunwell.
Enough! Kalthuzad, you have defied the laws of the Primus and conspired to bring ruin upon Maldraxxus. Surrender, or be destroyed.
Fools! It was all too easy to sow chaos and discord within your squabbling houses. The jailer's plan unfolds exactly as intended. A pity you will not see it come to fruition.
Kel'Thuzad is siphoning power from Margrave Sindane. Weaken him so I might use the staff to release her.
Interlopers! You will not escape your fate!
We are not the ones you need to fear, Kel'Thuzad.
Your cause is lost, usurper. Now you answer for your crimes against Maldraxxus. And against me.
Foolish Margrave, your victory is a hollow one. The medallion is ours. Let us return to Revendreth.
What? We cannot simply leave. Not while Kel'Thuzad yet lives. I will have vengeance for Silvermoon.
His fate is not yours to decide.
Come, Lich. The Banished One calls you to his side.
You have been a useful pawn, Uther.
Devos may have treasured you, but I have no further need. I see my future clearly. The Archon shall fall by my blade, and Bastion will be mine.
It seems you have guests, Paragon. Do take care of them.
You are beneath me, Kyrian. I am the Paragon of Doubt, and I have little patience for your continued interruptions. Attack!
Let us fly to the Waystone and escape the Maw quickly.
I must thank you for saving me from Lysonia's abuse. I fear that there would be nothing left of me if you had not intervened when you did.
How do you fare, Uther?
I am in pain, but nothing I have not felt before. My wounds shall heal.
Though we may be enemies, it would not have been right to leave you to suffer.
I believe we are quite alike, Clea.
Perhaps one day we can speak more of that. For now, let us escape this wretched place.
I implore you to place Uther under my care. We must understand what ails him so. I suspect there is much we do not yet know.
I too would like to understand. Please, lead the way. My training as an aspirant was difficult. I remembered nothing of my life. Every time I close my eyes, I see my death. I see him standing before me, that cursed blade in hand. Devos convinced me that my death was wrong. She promised me justice. What we did to him was not justice. It was vengeance. Lysonia was no different. I did not know that they wielded the same darkness. Thank you for showing me mercy. I will not forsake it.
We all have much to learn, Uther. Come, let us speak further at my temple.
I thought it was all a dream. Argus in the sky, Blade in the desert, Teldris in the flame. All of those souls lost to the Maw. And Tyrande, her rage darkens her heart like a shadow on the moon. Her hunt is endless and unrelenting. But the Night Warrior's power is as much a curse as it is a blessing. It threatens to tear her asunder from within. I could not aid the Kaldori when Teldrassil burned. I pray I can aid Tyrande before it is too late.
Their anima will feed our victory. Leave their huts to rot.
Infestation is at an end, monster!
Wait! I sense something hidden from sight. Erelon!
A just trick to distract us from their true target!
Do you know where their leader has gone?
Awakening. She seeks awakening.
We will stop her, Arelon. I swear it. For Queen and Grove.
For Queen and Grove.
Wild Hunt! We ride for the Grove of Awakening!
We're so sorry, Erlon. Night embrace you.
You be boring us, Muzala. Time for you to go back to the other side. Don't you worry, though. You got yourself a new master. Your old friend, Bwansamdi. It be me who named Sylvana's war chief. But Muzala and the jailer, they be pulling the strings all along. And how about we get a little payback, Rescue that ancient spirit from the maw and bring it nice and safe to the Winter Queen. Bwansamdi, there be no escaping the maw, yeah? If I be going in. You heard, old Muzala. Your soul still be having threads tying it to Azeroth, just like our friend here. So hold tight to them threads, and don't be fully manifesting your spirit in that dark place. Else your soul might be going poof. Then it be time I set things right. No way I be letting Muzala get the last laugh. Hey there, your majesty! Your old friend Bwansamdi be helping this one find all of them missing Loa.
I will take these 3 spirits into our care, Bwansamdi. Along with this other, intriguing, a mortal soul entwined with the essence of Loa. I cannot say what fate will befall you, Vol'jin of the Dark Spear. But I offer you this chance to one day be reborn anew.
I be deeply honored, your majesty. Champion, thank you for all you done for me, in life and in death. Looks like old Vol'jin be starting a new hunt, after I be getting some rest. Well, sure, your majesty. Old Bwansamdi be glad to give you one of the soul him risk his neck to save. And in return, all him asks for is...
depart.
Fine, fine. But if you ever need this old Loa, just come on over to the other side. Huh?
Lindo, come with us. We can leave the darkness of the maw behind and bring you back to the light.
No, my hunt will not cease until every soul is saved, and the Banshee has answered for her crimes.
This Maw Walker has the means to deliver our brothers and sisters from their torment. If that is true, then I entrust this sacred duty to you, champion. Save the souls of my people, while I claim vengeance upon the one who put them here. I will not give up on my mother. But for now, we must help these souls find peace. Come, let us leave this place.
You look a little thirsty. You want a drink? How about a zombie? I see dead people. Yes, kind of my thing, you know?
Despite all our efforts, the Maw continues to grow. What if Denathrius' treachery is irreparable? The Primus is lost, and Bastion cannot save the Shadowlands alone.
None of this should have happened.
Perhaps the Winter Queen could...
My Archon. A living soul seeks an audience.
A mortal?
A king. By all our measures, one who has spent his life striving for justice. One who would give anything to serve his people. One whose heart is true.
Very well. He may approach. Step forward. My Ascended have spoken of you. The king, held captive in the mall.
That prison could not hold me forever.
Why have you come to Bastion?
You have a key that I need.
You will release this soul from your grasp.
No. He is bound to me.
Just as you once sought to bind your own brother. Performed its part flawlessly. 3 keys remain. Then they will see. Death was never meant to be chained.
In the Arbiter's name, we answer the call of the Eternal Ones.
This brazen attack on Bastion must be answered. Has your wound healed, Brestia?
No. But that is of little consequence compared to what was stolen.
What was the jailer after?
Long ago, each of the Eternal Ones was given a symbol of our Covenant's purpose. Yet Zoval saw these sigils as keys to forbidden knowledge.
When we rebuked his heresy, he tried to claim them by force.
But in the end, the Primus led us to victory.
And for his treachery, Zoval was exiled forevermore.
Yet even bound to the Maw, he found allies to aid his cause. No doubt Sire Denathrius willingly offered his sigil to the Banished One.
We have found no such sigil within the sanctum of the Primus.
The essence of the Arbiter remains here. It must be protected.
The Ebon Blade will help defend the Eternal City. But this will not be the jailer's only target.
No. Even now, his malevolence encroaches upon my groves.
The Necrolords will drive these invaders from Ardenweald.
The Venthyr will fight beside your army, Straka.
We will rally the Covenant's forces and make our stand.
Let it be so. With her voice have I spoken.
An illusion.
So the Winter Queen sends her loyal subjects to die in her place.
You know nothing of loyalty, Banshee.
It is you who knows nothing, Faye. You cannot stop what is to come. So, Azeroth's hero has come to play. You will fail yet again. You were loyal once. You should know better than to interfere with me.
Hold on, I've got you.
To the skies! Strike at the heart!
Tyrande, I understand you've been looking for me. Come then. Show me Elune's wrath.
Elune gave me her strength. The wrath is mine alone!
Night Warrior. I expected more.
I will take your head, Banshee! Just like I took his! I thought you didn't know. Your master is keeping secrets from you!
They've broken through! Fall back! Fall back!
A trick. No! Eluna, it is time. In qua melena.
The Knight's power wanes. Once again, she denies you victory.
Mother Moon, do not forsake me. End this!
Bask in the dying embers of your goddess's bargain, Tyrande. Nothing lasts.
Tyrande, can you hear me? Tyrande? Fall gently into dreamless slumber.
We should report to the Queen. I pray she was able to safeguard the wild seeds.
Zaval dared to threaten the souls in my charge. I have made reply. I concealed my sigil within the heart of the forest, where it could be best protected. But our enemies are cunning. Go, ensure that it remains safe.
I fear we may be too late.
Anduin! No!
Resist him! Do not let the jailer win!
save you, Anduin. No matter what it takes.
They have found me.
Indeed, we have.
Thank you for all your valuable assistance, mortal.
How many spies has the Banished One seated among us?
You can ask him yourself once we arrive in Torghast. He is quite eager to meet you. Kill the Mawwalker! Oh, and make it quick, as a sign of gratitude.
The Nathrazim, serving the jailer? But they were part of the Burning Legion. At least that's what we were led to believe. The Dreadlords are masters of infiltration and illusion. Our Covenant forces must remain vigilant. Stay alert, Mawwalker. They could be anywhere.
Girlfriend, you have no idea.
Not a word.
Your part in this is done, Mawwalker. Come.
My Primus! You've been trapped here all this time?
You brought my sigil to Zoval's lair?
Forgive me, Master. We were only...
He is coming. Prepare yourselves. We make our stand now. I will resist you to my last, Zoval. Should you strike me down, my sigil will be lost to you forever.
No. There is another way.
The Mournblade!
Will bear witness to my victory.
It is time to deprive the jailer of his underling.
Underling? Helya is no one's underling. I will not be silenced. I will not be imprisoned. My wrath shall haunt your...
Mother of Stone, you honor me with your concern. I am well.
Impressive, considering Denathrius had you beheaded after casting Renethor into the maw. Reveal yourself, infiltrator!
Always so clever. Only, I am not the infiltrator. I am the distraction. Now! Seize the medallion! Remove the interlopers!
Reveal yourself, Mal'Ganis!
The Harvester of Wrath. How I have missed your purity of conviction. A pity it will now be lost forever. Nathrazim, bring me her fangs.
Mal'Ganis, we need not be enemies. Join us to save Revendreth and end your exile.
We were never in exile, you gullible fool. It was all part of the Master's plan. While you remained fixated on a paltry medallion, we seized the true prize, Remornia, with the Sire's essence held within it. Our mission never changed. For eons, we have done the Master's bidding in secret across countless realities. The Legion, the Scourge, Argus, all pawns in a game beyond your grasp. One that now nears its end. Keep your trinket and your realm. They are dust in the face of our sire's true ambition. If only you had just obeyed.
I give you this medallion so that I might be free to expunge the Dreadlords from the Shadowlands. Abuse this power, and I will remind you why I was condemned to Revendreth.
Darkest greetings, Moorwalker.
Regret this betrayal soon enough.
Guys, should we be worried about him?
It's not my fault he can't take a joke.
Did you truly believe you were my only means of escape, mortal? I offered you an opportunity, one that you blithely refused. You will pay the price for crossing me. But first, there are more important matters that demand my attention. So enjoy this brief reprieve. It is the last you will ever know.
Look! There's home!
What does your master seek, Dreadlord? Answer me!
Please! There has been a terrible misunderstanding!
Oh, more of your wretched kind? I will slay you all myself! Ardenweald? Why are you in Revendreth?
We seek night warriors who passed beyond the veil.
Explain. I will aid you, but be warned, Elun's wrath is not easily quelled.
You have our gratitude, Stone Right. Tyrande is in dire need of aid.
Please accept this welcome gift from the Court of Night.
No need to trouble yourself.
Oh, silly me. Here, this one is much better.
This will suffice. Let us proceed.
Please, come this way.
Remember this power. A double-edged sword. Seldom have I seen a mortal wield such rage.
Elun,
Chandras, maintain your hold on her!
Mindo, please! You must calm yourself!
Tyrande! Do not lose yourself to anger!
I don't think she's listening.
The Night Warrior's fury will annihilate us! Contain it!
Marwalker, aid me!
No! She is absorbing even more of Elun's power!
That is really not good! The force Tyrande wields threatens to consume her, and will leave this grove devastated. My queen, we need your help.
My sister's power in my forest. I will have answers. How dare you come here, sister? After our cries for aid went unheard, unanswered.
I heard your cries, felt your pain, and in the wake of tragedy, sent forth a cascade of souls to sustain you.
Oh, the great tree. All who perished there were claimed by the Maw.
Then I have condemned my favored children.
By our hand, we may yet guide their souls unto their spring, starting with this one.
Tyrande invoked me. She must choose. Vengeance or renewal.
Mother, is it you? I am myself again. What I have seen this day, I can scarcely believe. I was present for every moment, and yet outside myself. As much a witness as you were. So much beauty in her voice, and sorrow as well. The tear was mine as much as hers. The Winter Queen spoke of a purpose for the souls of our people. What did she mean? That Elun did not tell me, daughter. Not yet.
Through drought and loss, Ardenweald suffered. But together we have saved our home from a terrible darkness. With perseverance and kinship, hope is restored to our groves. And our hearts as well. Today, the forest's heart is made whole. The cycle is renewed. Death and life in harmony once more. A new sigil arises to embody our covenant's future. For all you have done, mortal, you have my thanks.
The Queen is bound to her counterpart in the realms of life. Together, they embody the balance of the great cycle. Through sorrow and understanding, the Night Fae sigil has been reborn. And perhaps their kinship as well.
Be warned, Uther. We have never attempted anything of this nature before.
I will endure whatever I must to be whole again. I cannot!
The shard! It is too much! He is being overwhelmed!
We must help him. Friends, aid me!
Uther, hold strong. Allow your memories to flow through you.
You are not my king yet, boy. Nor would I obey that command even if you were.
Then I must consider this an act of treason.
Treason? Have you lost your mind, Arthas? These memories, they are not one and the same.
Do you vow to walk in the light and spread its wisdom?
Your grief and regret haunt you still, as does Arthas.
Do you vow to vanquish evil and protect the weak and innocent?
I do.
Arise, Uther, as a paladin of Lordaeron, first of the Order of the Silver Hand.
The light. Arthas. What have I done? Feeling nervous, Arthas?
Honestly, yes. I see your devotion to the light and feel doubt cloud my heart. You've taught me so much, Uther, but I sometimes wonder if I'm truly meant to walk this path.
Great expectations await you, lad. I have faith that you will exceed them all. But for now, let's spar. That should clear your mind.
It always does.
No. I should have listened to him. Why didn't I listen?
You sought to comfort a troubled student. None can fault you for such an act.
Tell that to all of the innocents he slaughtered. I set him on that path.
You guided him on the path of justice. He is the one who strayed from it.
May the light forgive me.
Your wound, does it still hurt?
It does. Perhaps it always will. I will. Arthas, if only I had tried to save you.
Face me, Uther, and I'll make sure you die quickly.
I dearly hope there's a special place in hell waiting for you, Arthas.
We may never know, Uther. I intend to live forever.
I dearly hope that there's a special place in hell waiting for you, Arthas.
We may never know, Uther. I intend to live forever.
Light, save my soul.
All 5 paragons are needed for our Covenant sigil to be reforged. Upon this day, we shall name a new paragon of loyalty.
My Archon, loyalty bereft of compassion fractured the very heart of the Kyrian. Perhaps what we need is not loyalty, but devotion to our cause, to each other.
And to the souls we usher into the Shadowlands.
When Devos turned against us, I met her with spear in hand. There was truth in her words, but I did not listen. Let us learn from Uther's example. Henceforth, all Kyrian shall be offered a choice: to keep their memories, or to let them go. Adrestes, I anoint you Paragon of Devotion. And Clea, you shall serve as his hand.
Me? Forgive me, my Archon, but
Your devotion to our sacred charge has never faltered. None are more deserving of this honor than you.
Thank you, my Archon. We go in service. Not only must we reclaim the temple, but we must implore the remaining Forsworn to join our cause.
You shall have our support. I will gather my allies and meet you at Steward's Rest. My faith in the Archon had already faltered. You only helped me accept the truth.
Nevertheless, you suffered greatly because of my actions. I will not allow that to happen again.
Many ages have passed since a paragon was last anointed. Longer still, since we have christened a new temple. Today, we do both. Adrestes, step forward. Through trying times, you have embodied patience and compassion, virtues that will serve you well as Paragon of Devotion. Five temples, 5 paragons. Take your place among us, Adrestes, as we reforge our Covenant sigil. A symbol of our new path forward. One born of unity between Kyrian and Forsworn alike.
Tôi bất công khi biết mình thua cuộc, vòng tay này không giữ được tình yêu. Buồn làm sao với nỗi nhớ chất chiều, người yêu tôi ngàn đời bên kẻ khác. Thêm một ngày ta đội nhớ đi hoang, trên vỉa hè ký ức, nhặt nỗi buồn, biết niềm đau có thật và bất chợt ta cảm thấy cô đơn.
I have called upon the Covenants to bear their sigils here to Korthia. The key to our victory lies within them, and in you, Marwalker. Your efforts are futile. Oribos is within my grasp.
No! We will stop you! Jaina, we need a portal. The jailer must not take the Eternal City! The jailer is going to destroy the Arbiter!
Quickly, champions! Stop Sylvanas! Death bends to my will!
The Arbiter's defenses are weakening. Stop the jailer while we still can!
He's done it. The Arbiter falls. We already have what we need!
Too long I endured the Maker's flawed design. I will forge a new reality, where all shall serve.
I will never serve.
Still shamed by mortality, you did help restore something stolen from me. Allow me to repay you in kind.
Cannot let him reach me. The battle is almost upon us. I will deal with the invading forces atop Torghast. When we reach Oribos, you will defend Zovol while he completes the ritual.
You mean he will compel me to defend him? Each time he dominates my will, I feel myself slipping further away. Is this what you felt when Arthas raised you, Sylvanas? Hollow, empty, everything you once were, consumed by darkness.
Yes, young lion. But in the end, the sacrifices we've made will have been worth it. Once the cycle of life and death has been broken and remade, we will...
By that time, I'll have been lost. And so will you. I only hope my friends will remember me as I was. Not what you made me to be.
What we witnessed in the Arbiter's chamber, it was beyond mortal understanding.
Once, Zoval stood among us as the Arbiter. Yet, he defied the will of the First Ones, and sought to unmake the balance of the cosmos. For his crimes, we stripped our brother of his power, and bound him to the Maw. It was I who scribed the runes of domination upon his flesh. We used Zoval's anima to construct a new Arbiter, one that would be dispassionate and just. I should have realized that he would never stop fighting to reclaim his power and see his schemes through to their bitter end.
What will his next move be?
Zoval pursues the secrets locked within the sepulchre. Should he find the knowledge he seeks, all that you know will be undone. 4 sigils represent the renewed hope of the Covenants. I will use them to forge a key, though I must find something to replace the Arbiter's sigil. Keep pressing the attack against the Jailer's forces. When the key is ready, I will call for you. Death comes for the soul of your world, mortal. But together, we may yet save it.
By the light! Jaina Proudmoore, is that you?
Uther? Uther! A Kyrian! Of course, it suits you.
I barely recognized you, my lady. The last time we spoke was at...
Stratholm. After the calling.
I remember. You still think of him too, don't you? Even after all these years.
I've tried to put the past behind me. Now, with what's been done to Anduin, all those painful memories have flooded back again.
Memories are like mirrors. They show us parts of ourselves, sometimes parts we'd like to forget. But you can choose what lessons to carry forward and what to leave behind.
I loved him, you know.
As did I. Take that love with you, Jaina. Let it lend you strength in dark times.
Thank you, Uther. Can you stay a while and talk? There's so much I'd like to share.
It seems some of the memories trouble you.
Yes. I spoke of Garrosh, son of Gromarsh Hillscream. I'd hoped to spare him from the darkness his father knew. But instead, I fear I'm to blame for the ruin he unleashed.
Fate sets a course before each of us. How are you to blame for the destiny he wrought?
I took him from Nagrand. I made him war chief. But when he needed me most, I left him to falter. And in the end, it was my hand that struck him down.
Your father used to say that a wolf decides whether to come when called, or to turn on its master. There is no fault, only nature taking its course. Garrosh shows his path, my son.
But I set him upon it.
You offered him a choice. You did not choose for him. Mourn if you must, but his decisions are not your burden to bear. His path ended. Yours moves onward.
Onward. Yes. There is much to be done. Thank you, Mother.
So, Tyrion Fordring took up the Ashbringer in my absence. I can think of few more worthy.
Indeed. He met the Lich King in battle and shattered Frostmourne itself.
And yet you sought to raise him into undeath. Why deny him the rest he had earned?
I once told Tyrion that only a silver hand can wield an ebon blade. We needed a fourth horseman, one to lead the others. He seemed the right choice.
It appears fate chose differently. This is not the legacy I meant to leave you, Darien.
You taught me to defend that which I hold dear. I'm proud to carry on such a legacy.
And I am proud of you, my son.
I have been woefully misrepresented. I can be a good friend, a useful friend to those in need. And everyone is in need of something.
You more than most from what I hear. In fact, I imagine this conversation is merely a pretext for you to inquire what I know of Zereth Mortis.
Do you not long to see the realm of the First Ones for yourself?
One day, perhaps, if the purpose wills it.
Were you not assigned to Corthia for your intellect, your curiosity? Perhaps your purpose, my friend, is not to hoard knowledge, but to share it with those who would put it to use.
I admit there are so many theories to explore, so many discoveries to be made. No, I will not think of it. Be gone, broker. I need nothing from you.
Not today, perhaps, but one day you will.
Sylvanus' soul has been fractured from the moment of her death until now.
Burn it! This was their home. And you slaughtered all of them! How could you take all those innocent lives? This was beyond life and death. There was no other path to true freedom. How can you not see that? I see what you are. Murderer! Monster! Butcher! Why can I not escape this torment?
The jailer has severed their bond and condemned her to endlessly relive her atrocities. So long as her soul remains divided, she cannot wake.
Maybe she shouldn't.
She's the only one who knows the jailer's plan and how we might save Anduin.
She's the one that turned Anduin.
Jaina is right. How can we possibly trust her?
Her wound runs so much deeper than mine. Well met, Ranger General.
What is this? Who are you?
Someone who shared your fate, felled by the blade of the very same prince.
Arthas. I died trying to stop that monster, only to wake up haunted by one with my face.
That Banshee is you.
No. I cannot accept that.
Her path began where yours ended, and you've seen the decisions she made.
Never in 1,000 lifetimes would I betray everything I stood for. You can't possibly understand.
The jailer is deceptively cunning. When I realized I had become his pawn, It nearly destroyed me. He had no doubts it would destroy you as well. Was he right? Or will you accept her shattered legacy and tell us how to stop him?
Her crimes are unforgivable.
Yes.
And she... I must face the consequences.
We cannot change the past, and we may never find forgiveness in the future. But inaction damns us all. Time is short, Ranger General. Make your choice. I've done all I can.
With the Mawwalker's aid, the Covenants have been renewed. Yet one sigil is still required to pursue Zoval. The Arbiters.
Though her presence is lost to darkness, her voice still sings within us.
Blessed be her voice.
Together, we shall manifest the final sigil.
This is our purpose.
The way is open. Through that gateway lies Zereth Mortis, the realm of the First Ones, and the very heart of the Shadowlands. It is a sacred place forbidden to outsiders, even the Pantheon of Death. But we cannot allow the jailer to breach the sepulchre.
Arise, Marsworn! Destroy them all!
Nathrazim! Ride the worm into battle. Hurry! Gateway! Now!
There are too many. Our defenses cannot hold.
This place is of no consequence. The sepulchre will soon be within reach. Mossworn, come.
If I truly replaced you, would anyone notice? Champion, it seems you could use some assistance. Ah, Lady Proudmoore. A pity you did not come sooner. But I have stalled long enough for Zoval's champion.
Farewell.
The champion Mal'Ganis was speaking of must be Anduin. After he struck down the Arbiter, the jailer was able to dominate us in an instant. If Anduin is alone, then we may have a chance.
The melody fades. I await your voice.
Open a way. The sepulchre's secrets will be mine. We must find a way to follow them. Jaina, are you all right?
Anduin's blade. I sense something familiar. A presence within it. There's no time to ponder it now. We have to tell Bolvar what's happened.
Walker. I came the moment Bolvar notified me.
We came, Draven. We.
The strategy is I go first.
Hey! Get back here!
Tell the others what you told me.
You all have witnessed the jailer's power firsthand. Without the means to resist his domination, we have no chance against him. Anduin may be the key, if we can save him from—
You dare speak of freeing him after all you have done!
Sylvanas held the Mournblade that bound him. Her presence may help free Anduin from the jailer's grasp.
I will never trust her.
Then trust in me.
Always, Uther. Very well. We will prepare to enter the Sepulchre and save Anduin. Together.
Understand. This one is bound to me.
Anduin!
Fulfill your final purpose. Annihilation. The fate of all who carry my blade.
My son. This blade does not belong to darkness. It was forged by valor.
And also by honor.
Its legacy and ours are with you, even here.
Finished.
Arthas.
Is this all that remains of him?
The last flicker of his scarred spirit, consumed in the forges of the jailer.
No crown, no throne, not even a soul left for judgment. I hated you, hunted you, and with each selfish act became you. That is my burden to bear. But your legacy is at an end. Be gone then, Arthas Menethil. May the last whisper of your name fade and be forgotten.
Domination is akin to communication, a language, if you will. One so powerful that it interferes with a creature's very understanding of itself. This is why it is almost impossible to resist. If we can disrupt that interference long enough, we may find a way to thwart it. Take the helm to the endless sands and infuse it with the language of the First Ones.
We will need to bring the remaining shards of the helm as well.
I can bear them to Bastion, Father.
This is a perilous undertaking, Kyrian. Domination magic is not easy to overcome.
We must harness what is within us. There is no other choice.
It must be done. I am willing to bear any suffering, so long as it will help.
What is this? It's too much!
I cannot.
Anduin! We cannot put him through this again.
I see your struggle, young lion. Allow me to offer perspective. I don't remember the exact moment I wrested control. I do remember the rush of freedom, the clarity of purpose. When I loosed my arrow, I sought to become his judge and his executioner. I thought that if I could punish him for his crimes, I would be absolved of mine. Forgiven for the atrocities he forced me to commit against my own people. But there would be no justice that day for anyone. That is yet to come.
There. I have done all I can.
This is not the end of your suffering, but it is a step forward.
Once more, into the maw.
Let us be done with this.
It is time to remake what has been broken.
What is to stop this new helm from being used to enslave others?
It is to become something greater. An instrument of free will.
Never again will a Lich King reign in Icecrown.
Imbued with the strength of those who defied domination. That which sought to bind us will be made anew. Behold, the crown of wills.
With this reforging, our wills are our own.
For the future.
For the Shadowlands.
For Azeroth.
This will be the end of Zovaal. Focus your efforts on Zovaal's defeat.
We will finish this.
The song seeks a voice. Ascend. Reclaim. Restore.
Pelagos, what do you mean?
In service to the Shadowlands, I offer my soul.
What? No!
I have yet to ascend, Clea. Perhaps there was a reason for it.
But your soul! You do not have to do this.
I know. This is my choice, sister. My purpose.
I do not want to let you go.
Our souls are bound as one. We will never be apart.
A new voice freely offer. A worthy soul, pure and unburdened. Balance. Restore.
And tell Adrestes I am sorry I could not become an acolyte.
Somehow, I think he will understand.
Mawwalker! My friend, without you, I may never have found my path. Now I can direct the flow of souls to the afterlives they justly deserve. Yet one goal remains before us. To truly restore balance to the Shadowlands, the Jailer must be defeated.
I have faith that the Mawwalker and their allies will succeed.
Go in service, friends. Oribos and all the Shadowlands are counting on you.
Can your mortal minds fathom how long I have waited? Every event set in motion, every pawn put into play, all to claim the power slumbering within your world. The soul of Azeroth, wounded, vulnerable, yet teeming with potential. Potential that I will use to eradicate this flawed reality. Death claims the soul of your world. Now, bear witness, mortals, to eternity's end. This must not be.
You have betrayed your duty as Arbiter, and shall be bound forevermore.
Your madness has threatened the cycle of life and death entire.
You could have sought another way, brother. Imagine what we could have accomplished together.
Why, Zovar? What drove you to this end?
You preserve that which is doomed. A cosmos divided will not survive. What is to come?
The flow of souls into the Maw has ended. The Covenants and the Shadowlands have been restored. Only one task remains. Sylvanas Windrunner, the time for your judgment is at hand. There can be no true justice without compassion. And I can see your deeds bear the mark of the Jailer's influence. An influence we failed to contain.
The Jailer did not control me. My actions were mine alone, and I accept their consequences.
Then, you know in your heart to whom you must answer.
I submit to the judgment of Tyrande Whisperwind.
Entrusting justice to your most fervent adversary. Are there any gathered here who object to this fate? So be it.
What game do you play now, Banshee? The Sylvanas I hunted would never submit to the blade of her enemy.
Death would be a merciful end, Tyrande. And I do not expect your mercy.
Your newfound remorse might be genuine, but it can never erase all you have done. There will be no peace for you, Windrunner, until there is peace for the souls of your victims. The prisoner is in my charge now. Bring her!
True justice brings both punishment and renewal. I trust in Tyrande to achieve both.
And now, after so long, there is much we need to say to one another.
I know, sisters. But judgment comes.
Below lies the Maw, an unjust fate to which you doomed so many. And it will be there that your penance begins. Every soul lost in its depths, betrayed or condemned, you shall find and send forth to the Arbiter, to be judged with the compassion all souls deserve. You will toil there, under Dorotha's watchful eye, scouring every darkened reach, until the final soul is free, and you are all that remains. This is how you shall bring renewal to your victims and my people.
However long it takes, it shall be done.
Undo Falador, old friend. Watch her well.
The world has been sundered. It cries out in pain. We must go to its aid. We entrust our ancestral home to you, the Watchers. The land slumber, hidden even from our own eyes. You will feel our return in the waking of the land. Then you must light the beacon of Tearhold, lest the path home be lost to us forever. The world is healing.
Phải chăng tôi đã biết điều nên cứ ngỡ ngẩn sớm chiều ngắm mây, chắc rằng người có nhớ đây hay lạc lối trên mây biển trời, quên đi hạnh phúc trọn đời mà ta đã hẹn chung khơi mãi còn ai giờ thân xác khéo hôn hoài trong bóng nhạn vẫn còn ngần ngơ. Phải chăng tôi đã biết điều nên cứ ngỡ ngẩn sớm chiều ngắm mây.